Chapter 10. The pronoun. Definition. A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun to avoid repetition.
Pronouns have number, singular and plural, gender, masculine, feminine and neuter, case, nominative, objective and possessive. Archana is a girl. Archana is in class 6th. I gave Archana a book.
In these sentences, the repetition of the noun Archana sounds irritating to the ear, and it makes bad English as well. Now read the following sentences. Archana is a girl. She is in class 6th. I gave her a book. All these sentences are about Archana. The noun Archana has been used in the first sentence only. In other sentences, words she and her have been used in place of Archana. They have been used to avoid repetition of the noun Archana. The words she and her used in place of Archana are its substitutes, so they are called pronouns.
Rules for using pronouns. Each pronoun must be of the same number and gender as its noun, as children are playing with their bats. Use of same number. She is combing her hair. Use of same gender.
A pronoun should not be used unless its noun has been used first. This rule is to be more carefully followed while expressing sentences in passive voice, as Jatin reads his book. His book is read by Jatin. Incorrect. Jatin's book is read by him. Correct. Useful tips. The noun which a pronoun stands for is called its antecedent, as he grabbed the ball and threw it in the air. Ball is the antecedent of it. Kinds of pronouns. Personal pronouns, compound personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, interrogative pronouns, distributive pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, relative pronouns. Personal pronouns. I, we, you, they, etc. are called personal pronouns because they stand for the three persons.
First person, the person speaking, I, we, me, us, mine, ours. Second person, the person spoken to, you, yours. Third person, the person spoken of, he, she, it, they, him, her, them, his, hers, theirs.
Compound personal pronouns. When self is added to my, your, him, her, it, and selves to our, your, them, we get compound personal pronouns. These self forms of pronouns can be used as reflexive pronouns or emphatic pronouns. Reflexive pronouns. These are used to show that the person or thing does something to himself or itself. The action done by the subject reflects on the subject. He hurt himself. I forgot myself. She killed herself. The self forms are used here as objects of verb, but they refer back to the subject. Emphatic pronouns. When compound personal pronouns are used to put emphasis on a particular noun, they are called emphatic pronouns, as I finished the work myself. She herself told me this. They themselves admitted their mistake. We ourselves witnessed the accident. The various forms of reflexive or emphatic pronouns are reflexive or emphatic pronouns. I, myself, he, himself, we, ourselves, she, herself, you, yourself, singular, it, itself, you, yourselves, plural, they, themselves.
Possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are the words that show possession. They are used in place of nouns. Mine, ours, yours, his, hers, theirs. Possessive pronouns generally come at the end of a sentence. Possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives.
This is my book, possessive adjective. This book is mine, possessive pronoun. In the first sentence, my is used as a possessive adjective. In the second, the word mine stands for my book, so it is used here as a possessive pronoun. Like most adjectives, a possessive adjective is placed before a noun. Demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns point to the nouns for which they are used. This, that, these, those, and such are used as demonstrative pronouns. This, these indicate nearness to the speaker. This is the clock I bought yesterday. These are the balls which are less expensive. That, those indicate distance or remoteness from the speaker. That is the red fort. My views are different from those of your brother.
Such means of this kind or of that kind. He claims to be a friend but is not such. One once. Your shirt is white, mine is a black one. A shirt.
There are 5 poor boys and 10 rich ones. Boys.
Indefinite pronouns. An indefinite pronoun refers to a person or thing in a general way, but does not refer to any person or thing in particular. One must do one's best. All were drowned. Some are born great. Somebody has stolen my mobile. Many missed the train. None of the stories is well known. Interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions about the nouns for which they stand. Who has broken my chair? Whom do you want to see? Whose is this laptop? Which is your bag, Shashank? What brings you here, Rekha?
Always remember which and what are called interrogative adjectives when they are used with nouns. Which book are you reading? What books have you read? Distributive pronouns. Each, either, and neither are called distributive pronouns because they refer to persons or things taken one at a time. Hence, they are always singular and are followed by the verb in the singular. Each refers to every one of a number of persons or things taken separately. Each of you gets a medal. Either means the one or the other out of the two. Either of you may go to the showroom. Neither means not the one nor the other of the two. Neither of you came in time. Reciprocal pronouns. Each other and one another are called reciprocal pronouns because they express a mutual or reciprocal relationship. The two rivals face each other. We must all help one another.
Relative pronouns. A relative pronoun refers or relates to some noun going before, which is called its antecedent. Here is the woman whose husband died yesterday. This is a farmhouse which I am going to sell. In the above sentences, whose and which are used instead of the nouns woman and farmhouse. Therefore, they work as relative pronouns. In the first sentence, the noun woman is the antecedent of whose. In the second sentence, the noun farmhouse is the antecedent of which.